There we go. There we go. Hello! Welcome to my tube. My name is Marge. I'm a Heyoka empath. I just like having these little talks about how I feel about things. I haven't done a talk in a few days. Didn't mean that I didn't have any feelings about things. I couldn't stream anymore. Last Apple OS I have on my current. I'm updating it now, but I have Catalina, and there's about 3 of them after, and that's how they do software. They keep changing it, modifying it, and updating it. So you need more memory. You need a faster processor to handle all of the functions. Yeah, they want more. They want more. Yeah. So I got a new laptop. Looks like I'm streaming. I miss my old one. But I still have it, and I'll still use it probably more often. I'll probably just use this to stream and to watch Hulu, because it's a lot faster and it doesn't buffer near as often. So anyway, I got a little sunburn yesterday. I was working outside in the yard and got a little sunburn, and which is good. It's just a little pink, a little base, and then kind of toughens my skin a little bit, and then I don't, but I also live in a different part of the country. I live closer to the sun than I ever have, so I got to be careful, got to be cognizant, got to be mindful of the sun duration. So what else? Omaha got huge storms last night. We got a couple like that when I lived there. When I lived there, Benson, that was like, I think a tornado went through. I was half asleep. I looked out the window, and I couldn't see across the street. The wind was blowing. There was so much turbulence that I couldn't see across the street. Are you done, Mom? I'll take it, because Benny's just going to sit there and beg. Rajin, Mom likes the mac and cheese. Thank you. I like it too. I just haven't eaten yet. I don't have much of an appetite the last few days. I haven't been hungry, and then I'll look at the clock and I'll be like, oh shoot, Mom, you hungry? Because I'm not hungry, but she's used to eating, but she's, so instead of eating every hour and a half the last couple of days, it's been like every 2 or 3 hours, and she's like eating more, so that's good. So, I don't know, we're just switching it up. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, Omaha storms. So when I looked out the window, and then on the next day, I saw on the storms that there were reports of 90 little pockets of 90-mile-an-hour winds up in North Omaha, where I lived at the time. And if people haven't been around big storms like that, it's a freaking trip. It looks like a war zone when it's over, and that's what it looked like today when I looked up pictures of Omaha. And I guess they had over 100,000 customers without power. I'm sure the number is substantially lower today. I'm sure they got a bunch of those people back up. Well, maybe, because the infrastructure is just, there's freaking lines down everywhere. I went to bed last night. Tut-tut! Good boy. I went to bed last night and I looked at the radar for Omaha, right, and I saw it hit right, and I was like, oh dear God be with them. Oh dear. Because it was gnarly. And see, I'm a believer that we are an equation to weather. So as human beings are calibrating more, they're coming into their balance of masculine and feminine. That's what people are supposed to be doing. I don't know what the fuck they're doing out here, but people are supposed to be balancing with their masculine and feminine, and it creates Benny! A peace and a serenity inside, doesn't it, Benny? I went down to the coffee shop today, and I was just so squirrely. The sun's in Cancer, the moon's in Cancer, all this emotions and feeling. And I was talking to my buddy Veronica, and I was just like, man, I just am so tired of I just don't want to feel. I just want to not feel something for like, not like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes, not feel anything. Just so I know what it feels like. So in the times where I feel like this, I can tap into that non-feeling state. And okay, you can do that. Oh. So, back to the storms. So there was like 100 and like these huge trees. They even closed off part of Dodge, which is like a main artery in Omaha, runs east to west, and because there's trees just down everywhere, because the ground gets so saturated so fast, and then it like turns to gush, and then it softens all the root, and the trees just bloop bloop, huge colossal trees, you know. Omaha has a lot of karma, so karma's karma. What are you gonna do? They're giving like water away to people and stuff like that. And then and I'm like telling them I'm the weather today. Marge the weather. And then was it 114 in Reading today? Everybody's talking rituals. They're figuring it out. Benny Tucker, get out of here! What's the matter with you? Everybody's talking about it's all ritual. Everything's and it's like the way I look at it is I think it was season 1, maybe it was season 2. I got rid of Netflix, and season 3 is just coming out of the Umbrella Academy, and there's a part in that show where they have like a whole room of people just typing away on typewriters, and they're planning people's lives. They're like dictating how people's lives are gonna go, right? You have like an agent for you that looks over you and that like guides and helps you out, you know, like a Neon or whatever that Matrix movie was. What else is going on? Stuff has happened the last few days, but I didn't make notes or nothing. Hi, Cosmic Hillbilly. Hi, Veronica. I was just talking about you. And the coffee shop. I was excited about there's a guy that goes down there. I don't know about how big he is into privacy, so I won't mention his name, but he gets the opportunity. This is a big deal. He gets the opportunity to participate in the Sundance Festival, the Sundance ceremony, the actual ceremony, you know. See, the Sundance, the movie festival was named after the ceremony, so it took off a lot of focus of the main heart of what it was supposed to be. See, people take things and they make it their own, and if their heart space is of a low vibrational frequency, that own is just gonna, you know,